got our butts kicked, firefighters say as Blue Cut fire defies containment. All the ingredients were there. Dry heat, gusting winds and a mountain pass cloaked in dead grass and drought-shriveled chaparral. All it needed was a spark. It came at 10:36 Tuesday morning near Kenwood Avenue west of Interstate 15. The Blue Cut fire was born. It all aligned. The wind, the fuel, and the topography, said Capt. Deets of the Mill Creek hotshot crew based in the San Bernardino National Forest. When that happens, there's nothing you can do about it. You could throw the world's firefighting resources at it and it's just going to keep going. That's what the Blue Cut did, chewing through more than 30,000 acres by Wednesday morning, forcing mass evacuations and shutting down one of the most heavily used routes through the mountains that form the untamed backdrop to the sprawl of the Los Angeles basin. The terrain near where the fire started is so rugged and steep that it's like wadded up paper, said Incident Commander Michael Wachowski, a battalion chief with the San Bernardino County Fire Department. It's almost impossible to move up and down the slopes. It makes containment of the fire very difficult. When firefighters arrived Tuesday morning, a freight train stood idle on the tracks, abandoned by the engineer who fled the fast-moving fire. Gusts of 20 to 30 miles per hour pushed the blaze north in the Cajon past a natural wind tunnel, tossing embers a half-mile ahead of the flame front. The fire jumped the freeway. Firefighting crews were left on the defensive, struggling to protect homes as flames consumed chaparral, pine trees, and yucca. We got our butts kicked, Wachowski said. The firefighting effort is complicated by the patchwork of critical infrastructure that runs through the pass, electrical lines that provide power to the basin, rail lines, high-pressure gas lines, a fiber optic network, even a pipeline that carries jet fuel. The cause of the blaze is under investigation, but most wildfires in Southern California are caused by people, accidentally or intentionally. According to Caltrans, an average of 156,000 vehicles a day pass the Kenwood Avenue area, a endless source of sparking tailpipes, engine fires, and discarded cigarette butts. Richard Halsey, director of the California Chaparral Institute, drove through the pass earlier this summer. It was very stunning to me to see how much of that landscape through the Cajon Pass had been burned multiple times and was filled with invasive grasses. Native chaparral shrubs can't survive repeated fires over a short time span. They yield to invasive grasses that ignite easily and burn quickly, increasing the fire threat. It's not how we fight the fires. It's how do we stop them from starting in the first place, argued Halsey, who thinks Caltrans should consider placing concrete K-rail barriers along the freeway in the pass to stop sparks from flying into roadside vegetation. The Blue Cut is but the latest reminder that we're living where it burns, said Char Miller, a Pomona College professor of environmental analysis. Noting the huge evacuations ordered for the fire, some 83,000 people have been told to leave their homes. He questioned the wisdom of allowing so much development at the edge of high fire zones. We don't allow it in floodplains. We prevent earthquake damage, but we don't do it with fire, he added. 5 stubborn years of drought have made Southern California's naturally flammable landscape even more fire-prone. We have an amazing amount of standing dead shrubs in addition to extraordinarily low live fuel moisture, noted Marty Wittert, a fire ecologist in the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area. I'm really concerned about what's going to happen this fall if the region doesn't get early rains and it's a season of strong Santa Ana winds, she said. We would be lined up for another firestorm year. Jennings and Ace Weevil reported from Lytle Creek, Vauxhall from Los Angeles. Times staff writer Sarah Parvini contributed to this report.